Hello and welcome to the Peachy Crochet channel. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Pedro and I run a small business, Peachy Crochet, where I make and sell adorable crochet plushies and some patterns too. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be going over some patterns that I find sell well at markets. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, there will be a little link or something up here so you guys can go and watch that. That video mainly focuses on smaller, shorter patterns, but they're still adorable, with some of them being paid patterns as well. But for this video, I decided to make them just free patterns. So some of them are a bit bigger and more complicated, but they're still just as cute. Before we get on with the video, all the links for the patterns will be down below. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Our first pattern is this adorable little turtle. So this is a free pattern over on Instagram, and this one takes me about 35 minutes to make. The only difficult part about this one would be sewing on the head and the fins, but if you don't mind a bit of sewing, then it works out really cute. This one sells really well at markets because people absolutely love turtles. It's also a less expensive item. I priced mine at like $20, and I use brunette blanket because I really like the way it holds its shape, but you could also do this with regular Chanel yarn and it would just give you a smaller plushie. Our next pattern is this awesome Spiderman. This is another free pattern on Instagram, and I like to use brunette blanket with this one again just because I like the way it holds its shape really nicely. This is a pretty easy pattern, the only hard parts being getting the felt eyes right and sewing on all the legs and arms correctly. This one takes me almost an hour and I price it at $45. Since this is a higher price item, it does usually take a little bit longer to sell, but Spider-Man is well known and loved, so he always gets sold eventually, and he gets lots of attention. Next up we have another turtle, however this one has a twist because it is a sunflower turtle. This is a free tutorial on YouTube, and I like to use a Chanel yarn for this one just to give it a softer, more delicate look. Like the previous turtle, the sewing can be a bit difficult and it is a long project, so it does take a little bit longer. This one takes me about an hour and 40 minutes. I charge $65 for this one just because it is such a detailed and time-consuming pattern, so don't undersell yourself because this is a lot. People absolutely love this plushie and it always gets so many compliments, although since it is a bigger, higher price item, it does usually take a little bit longer to sell. If you haven't seen the Studio Ghibli movies, this next one might not make sense, but this is Totoro. Totoro is one of my absolute favourite plushies and just turns out super cute. I like to use a brunette blanket for this one just because it holds its shape nicely again. I would say this pattern is a bit more complicated due to all the sewing and getting the details all right in the felt eyes, but it's a free pattern on Instagram, so why not give it a go. This one takes me about 50 minutes and I sell it for $45. If people know who this character is, it sells really well, but only if you're in the right audience. But even people who don't know who Totoro is, they still think he's adorable. So it's up to you. In the same universe as Totoro, we have the Soot Sprites. These little puff balls are super adorable, and it's also my own free pattern on Instagram. I also released a video tutorial for this one, so you might want to go check that out. This is a fluffy yarn project, so I would say it is very difficult if you haven't used fluffy yarn before, but if you know how to use it and you've done it before, then this one only takes 10 minutes, so it's a super quick make, and I sell it for $10. Again, with Totoro, if people don't know what it is, it doesn't really sell great, but even if people don't know what it is, they still think it's absolutely adorable because it's just like a little puffball. It kind of also reminds me of a little creature from, I think, Club Penguin. I'm not sure what they called them, like little like pufflings or something, but it also reminds me of that. So I kind of want to do like a bigger version for those. So let me know if I should make a pattern for some Club Penguin pufflings. Okay, on to the next one. Next up we have a fun accessory that can go either on your car reviews mirror or on a bag, and it is these adorable little cherry hangers. I like to use acrylic yarn for this one just because I like the small size and it's good to fit in your car and on your bag without being too distracting. This one takes me about 30 minutes, so it does take me a little bit longer, but that's probably because I'm only used to working with like chenille or blanket yarn now, so I do find thinner yarn like this a bit more fiddly, so you might be a bit quicker with it. I sell this one for $15 and it is super popular at markets. It is one of my more popular keychains that I sell. People also love something that's practical. Last up, we have this cute little sitting frog pattern. This is another free pattern on Instagram, and it is one of my favorites because it is a no-sew pattern. I use a chenille yarn for a softer, smaller look, and sometimes I even get a little pink and put it under the eyes for a little bit of a cute little blush. This works up super fast and only takes me about 15 minutes, and I sell it for $15. This one is super popular at markets because people love frogs, as well as it's a smaller, cheaper item. And it is absolutely adorable. And here we go. This is 7 of my favourite crochet patterns that sell well at markets for me. I hope you guys enjoyed and are able to use some of these patterns for your next market. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, it really helps me out. And if you made it all the way to the end, leave a yarn emoji and let me know what your favourite pattern was. I've got heaps more patterns that I absolutely love, so let me know if you guys want a part 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay peachy, bye!